So right now, Sean O'Malley feels like Conor McGregor's uh, sending some unwanted shots to him right now because he wasn't really focused on Conor McGregor from what I actually see that he's been saying. But Conor McGregor, he wasn't really trying to be in that position as far as trying to tell him what to do or send any shots towards him. But at the same time, he was just letting it be known that he's been in a position where he knows someone who had the same kind of situation as another fighter who happened to have a certain test that failed. And that was it. That's all he was really saying. And then he said he would like to spar both of those guys, which he probably would like to. You know what I'm saying? But Sean O'Malley, he wasn't too fond of that, knowing that that was probably some of his darkest times probably, and he's looking at the bigger picture ahead. He's trying to right now he's one of the biggest names in UFC, and he's not trying that he was in. He's already been in that position for Conor McGregor, and O'Malley, he's trying to get into that same spot. He feels like he's this generation's version of Conor McGregor, and that's a guy he's looked towards. But now he's like, I respected him, but I don't have to respect someone who's going to throw me under the bus, or he feels like that's not going to have my back, or who's going to turn on me in a second. I thought we were cool, and now it's a whole bunch of situations. And then Conor McGregor said he'll send a jet to spar him, and then Sean O'Malley said, hey, you send a jet all you want, let's go. I have no problem. We can spar. That's exactly how it went. He said he'll definitely spar with him. He has no issues with sparring. But I feel like it's just built up bad blood over time, because most of the time these guys have actually been cool with each other. They haven't had too many situations where they didn't like each other, but recently all that kind of changed because his name popped up in a situation where he had nothing to do with. He just said, man, that's crazy what Conor did. F Conor. F Conor, man. I've seen a lot of people being like, yeah, I bet Sugar's sad. Sugar is always talking nothing but great about Conor, and he's his effing idol. He just went on a little tweet rant, effing Booger sugared up, talking ish. I'll fly you out to spar. Yeah, right. I was more sad than mad. He said, despite all that, he said, now I cannot wait to see Michael Chandler absolutely sleep him. I'm turning up. I'm changing up real quick. F Conor. When your idols turn to rivals. And that's what happens. He feels like Conor McGregor sending shots to him out of nowhere. Now, he don't know why he's ended up in the conversation of the Ryan Garcia thing and all that. He's like, that's a different sport, a different situation. The only thing about me and Ryan Garcia, that name popped up was I was trying to fight the guy. He was trying to fight me. But other than that, the rest of the stuff that's being brought up and said, that has nothing to do with me. I haven't been involved in any of these things recently. And he was just saying that if Conor McGregor wants to put it in that situation, he can put it there. He definitely has no problem possibly fighting the guy or getting in the cage or whatever, or sparring. They can definitely settle it like that. But he definitely feels like he's kind of went too far on a lot of things lately, what he's been saying. And now his name's popped up, and he felt like, and he's not going to be around to be playing around with guys and other fighters trying to mess with his brand or bring up old things that happened. Because he knows, like, at the same time, even if he meant it or not, it's kind of just brought up a whole different situation. He's trying to have a fight come up soon, so he's already had a new fight being announced that I will be announcing soon, but he's not trying to be in a situation back and forth with Conor McGregor, unless it's going to be in the cage or something that's different, but not too much back and forth talking. I feel like he's probably past all that. But he'll definitely get in the ring with Conor McGregor and see what's going on in the cage. If he wants to get in the cage, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Conor, make it happen. I ain't seen Conor requesting on none of that, but I know the weight classes and everything at this point, but at the same time, things change. It can always be he asked to spar though. The sparring match was requested, so we can see, man. But it's kind of entertaining, sets the summer off right. We need a little friction going on in the UFC, but it's definitely gonna be a nice build up for these fights coming up, especially with Michael Chandler and Conor McGregor. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.